And it is indeed my honor to welcome you here this morning to our 16th annual Cox Inspirational Student Hero program. We began our program in 1992, and at that time we honored 36 children. We were at that time Cox Jefferson Parish. Some of you might remember that, so we were focused mainly on the Jefferson Parish schools. And again, in 1992, we honored 36 kids. As of today, with our 121 students this morning, we will have over 2,800 kids who have walked across this stage that will be a Cox Inspirational Hero. And that is truly a phenomenal number for us. We're very proud of that. And we look forward to this program continuing many years to come. We always begin our program, to me, the most important way, and that is to have, if we could say, our 121 heroes. If you could stand, raise your hands at your seat, and let us honor you and say congratulations to you for a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2008 Cox Inspirational Student Heroes. As a parent, I get emotional at events like this because I just see my daughter doing things like this. And it's okay. I heard somebody yell a second ago. This is your event. You can yell, you can scream, you can cry, you can laugh. This is about your children, and this is to have fun. And parents, I know this is a special day for you, and I would like to say, as a parent, thank you for your work in doing what you do for your children. And with that, could I please have our parents and guardians stand for a round of congratulations? You know, as parents, we put our children in the hands of our school leaders. And I've now been living in Louisiana for over 18 years, and it seems like many times all we ever hear about is the negative about our school systems. And I could not be more proud to have my child as a graduate from a Louisiana public school system, because I'm proud of the administrators and the teachers that I know and that we work with at Cox. And I can tell you, to me, there's none finer in this world. And with that, I'd like to ask our school teachers, our school administrators, if you would please stand so we can just say thank you for what you do for our children. We have some school administrators with us this morning that I want to take the opportunity to recognize, and they would like to say a few words to our students for your goals and your aspirations and your being here today. And I'd like to start off with Jefferson Parish. Superintendent Diane Roussel could not be here today, but we have Carolyn Van Norman, who is the West Bank Superintendent, the Assistant Superintendent for the West Bank region. Sorry, Carolyn. She is with us today, and I'd like to bring her up to say a few words.
Good morning, and I'd like to extend our welcome from Jefferson Parish to all of you for being here, and to say that we appreciate these students more than you can possibly imagine. They offer so much to our school system and to us personally, and we hope that we're able to return a little bit to them, and they will have all opportunities open to them that you can imagine. Thank you so much for being here, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you, Carolyn. From our New Orleans Public Schools, Superintendent Darrell Kilbright could not attend this morning, and in his absence, we have Trudy Haney-Dyer, who is the Program Specialist for Exceptional Children with the New Orleans Public Schools. Trudy?
Good morning. If you could only see the halos and the bright smiles that I see from up here, it's just unbelievable. For you guys are truly our heroes. On behalf of the New Orleans Public Schools and our superintendent, Mr. Darrell Kilbright, we want to congratulate you on your successes despite the diversities that you've gone through. We know that kids all think of heroes as being Wonder Woman or Superman or Captain Marvel, but you know who our heroes are? They're you. They're all of you. And we want to thank you and congratulate you for all of your successes. Thank you.
From our Recovery School District, Superintendent Paul Vallis could not join us this morning, and we have Debbie Shum, who is the Deputy Superintendent for Academics with the Recovery School District. Debbie?
Good morning. It's always so wonderful to see the students of tomorrow and the challenges that they face today, standing up for what's right, doing the right thing. I think that the most important thing about today is that we send the message to the world, to everyone in our community, that students and children who have a mission can do the right thing, and they are able to stand up and make a difference in this world. And I am proud to be here to congratulate you on behalf of Superintendent Paul Vallis and the Recovery School District. And I can't say enough about the fact that the people here today are truly the future for everyone tomorrow. Thank you for what you do.
Our next superintendent actually needs no introduction. After Hurricane Katrina, this lady did just a phenomenal job of telling the United States government, I know you're not going to help me, I'm going to do it myself. And we all know that story, and we all know what she's done. And when you look up hero in the dictionary, I guarantee you, you'll see the name Superintendent Doris Vautier from St. Bernard Public Schools. Doris?
Well, good morning. On behalf of the members of the St. Bernard Parish School System, we would like to thank Cox for partnering with so many of us and providing such educational opportunities for our children, and for sponsoring events such as this, which will recognize our outstanding young people. You know, we in St. Bernard know what true heroes are. I mean, it was a rough time during the storm, and for the last almost 3 years now. And we know that heroes come in many different ways. We had our first responders and our essential parish personnel during the storm, our families who are coming back to make lives in St. Bernard Parish and helping us rebuild the community, our small businessmen who have come back and invested their hard-earned dollars back into St. Bernard Parish, and especially our young people, because they are our future. And our young people who are here with us this morning, and though we only have 4 with us this morning, Jenna Classy from Andrew Jackson, who just zips through those halls each and every day and provides such a wonderful inspiration to other members of the student body at Andrew Jackson. Jonathan Bailey at Goche Elementary, Christian Guarino at Trist, and Kyle Dodd at Shelmet High School. These young people are exemplary and are role models for all of our children. So we want to send the message out to everyone. St. Bernard Parish is alive and well. We came back 11 weeks after the storm with 334 children, and now we have in excess of 4,300, and we're going to open 3 brand new schools in August to bring to a total of 8 schools, and we're continuing the rebuilding process, and it's because of young people who are here today and their families and all of the citizens of St. Bernard. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and I'm honored to be here with you this morning.
Thank you, Doris. In 1994, we had the pleasure of bringing the St. Charles Parish public-private parochial schools into the program. And Dr. Rodney LaFawn, when we approached him about being a part of this, he said, absolutely, I want to be a part of that. And the thing I admire about Dr. LaFawn is he's never missed a program. For those of you that when you see him speak, I want you to pay close attention, because he'll stand right over here, right by the board where the children get their pictures taken that are Cox that's taken. And Dr. LaFawn will stand there till each and every one of his kids comes through and he gets a picture with them. Now that's dedication, and that's something that we admire, and we just appreciate so much his involvement with us. Since 1994, he's been here every program, Dr. Rodney LaFawn.
Good morning. No. Good morning. This is a celebration, right? Time to get excited, get fired up. Let me make some thank yous first of all, and let's start with Cox, and let's start with Brad Grunwire and Steve Sawyer. Give them a round of applause because they push this every week. If I get a school and it hasn't turned in a name for a hero, that man contacts me and says, you got a school that's not participating. What's going on? Everybody's got heroes. So I'm proud to say St. Charles Parish has every school represented today. Every one of our schools in St. Charles. But you know, with that participation comes passion from teachers, passion from school administrators, passion for parents. And I want to just recognize all of you who stepped to the plate for our heroes here today. Thank you all very much. Everybody noticed the quote down here? Has everybody read it? Maybe some of you can't see it. It says, success is measured not so much by the passion that one has reached in life as by the obstacles one has overcome while trying to succeed. That's a Booker T. Washington quote. So I want you to think about that a minute. You know, I thought about it a couple of years ago because they have that up here every year. And a couple of years ago, I just wrote down some things. Actually, it's on a receipt. And I've been using the same car wash receipt with the same words on it every year to inspire what I think you, the heroes, have done. You know, I am humbled to be up here in front of these wonderful people who go through so much in life. And, you know, I can't tell you how much it just makes me proud to be here to be able to talk to you. But think about these words. Courage. Every one of those heroes out there today have courage, and they've dealt with some tremendous, tremendous things. Commitment. It takes commitment to move forward when you get those obstacles that I just quoted from Booker T. Washington. Confidence. You gotta have confidence to do what these young people have done in their life, to keep on moving forward. And conscientiousness. Never. Always looking to the forefront and what they can do to continually improve themselves. And finally, I put another word last year, and that's celebration. Because we need to celebrate accomplishments all the time. And that's what we do today. And that's what Cox has brought to each and every one of you, is the celebration piece. And I ask you to give everybody in this room a round of applause. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. LaFawn. From our Catholic schools in New Orleans, Superintendent Sister Kathleen Finnerty could not attend, and with us today is Carol Elliott, who is the Associate Superintendent for Catholic Schools of New Orleans. Carol.
Good morning. I think it's all been said, but I'll say it again. Congratulations. On behalf of Sister Kathleen Finnerty, our superintendent, our principals, our teachers, our parents, we want to say we are proud of you. Doesn't matter whether you're in a Catholic school, a public school, or a private school, you are our heroes. And thank you, Cox, for making this a special day for our kids. God bless.
Thank you, Carol. From our Algiers Charter School Association, Superintendent Brian Redlinger could not be here today, but Brian does send his regards. A program like this takes a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of time, a lot of hours to put together, and there's one man that's been involved with this program from day one with me that honestly, if it was not for his desire and his passion, he's a father of two and knows what it's like to see your children get recognized like this. And I just admire Brad Grunmeyer for what he's done with this program. After Hurricane Katrina, we didn't really know what we were going to do in 2006 with a program like this. And I remember sitting down with Brad saying, we've got so much going on, we've got so much to do. If we need to skip the program this year, I'm okay with doing that. And Brad looked me right in the eyes and said, why would we skip it? And from day one, he has been a tireless leader, a tireless advocate of this program, and I am just so proud of all the work that he's done. And with that, I give you our Manager of Public and Governmental Affairs, Brad Grunmeyer.
Good morning, everybody. It's truly amazing, as you've heard some of our speakers already, just to look across the building and see the number of heroes we will be recognizing today. Also, I'd like to just pause before everybody's getting set up. Can I have a nice round of applause for the folks here at the Pontchartrain Center? They have welcomed us and just made it so easy to do this program, and I truly would like to thank the entire staff here at the Pontchartrain Center, the SMG folks, for making, really, after the storm, we were looking for a location. The Pontchartrain Center said, come over here, we'd be glad to have you, and it's been a great partnership, and we'd like to thank them for all that they're doing. Thanks to the Pontchartrain Center. Thank you very much. Yes, one more time. So let's get going. Everybody ready? Susan? And while she's here, this is truly the right-hand person to me and doing an incredible job. This is her second Heroes program, and she's kind of taking it over from me. Could I get a nice round of applause, Miss Susan Silver? Thank you, Susan. Ready? All right, our first hero, hero number 1, Tyler Alexander, a 5th grader at Straley Elementary in Jefferson Parish. Despite challenging behaviors throughout his elementary school year, Tyler has become a model student. This year, he has exhibited traits of leadership, respect, commitment, and hard work. He approaches each day with optimism and has become a joy to teach. Congratulations to Tyler Alexander. Our next hero is Danielle Alexis, a 12th grader at John Ehret High in Jefferson Parish. Danielle Alexis is a dedicated student who continues to strive for excellence. Despite her having surgery on her arm and suffering with seizures, she never gave up on her academics. Danielle is currently a homebound student. She will remain on task with all her assignments, and her grades have improved tremendously. Job well done to Danielle Alexis. Our next hero is Terrence Alford, a 8th grader at Carver Middle in Orleans Parish. Terrence is a hero because he's a person of exceptional character with a strong focus on education. Upon entering our school this year, his reading and writing skills were significantly below level, as evidenced by his great difficulty with basic sentence composition. Through much patience and hard work, Terrence has become a better reader and has grown as a student despite both his academic and personal struggles. One of his struggles have been to endure the illness of his mother, who is a cancer patient. Terrence's, quote, never give up attitude is an inspiration to his fellow classmates and everyone at Carver Middle. Congratulations to Terrence Alford. Our next hero is Victoria Allnett, a 2nd grader at Homedale Elementary in Jefferson Parish. After losing her mother last year under very difficult circumstances, Victoria has exhibited incredible strength, compassion, and resilience. She has become a positive role model for a troubled student in her class, modeling good social skills, kindness, and good character. Homedale Elementary's hero, Victoria Allnett. Congratulations, Victoria. Sean Alphonse, a 12th grader at Walker High, is unable to make it today. Our next hero is Brittany Aubert, a 12th grader at Destrehan High in St. Charles Parish. Brittany is a tenacious young lady with a zest for life. She has overcome many obstacles, which has helped her make and become a strong person. Brittany is very sociable and is well liked at everyone at Destrehan High School. Congratulations to Brittany. Brittany Aubert. Okay. Our next hero is Raquel Augustine, an 8th grader at Nelson UNO Charter in Orleans Parish. As a young child, Raquel faced a tremendous challenge. At the age of 2, she was diagnosed with cancer. She has been in remission for 11 years and continues to persevere. Raquel is currently an 8th grade student at Nelson Charter School, where she is a student council president, co-captain of the dance team, a classroom assistant, and mentor. She never passes up the opportunity to help her students or others. Raquel will be attending Carr Senior High School on the best bench